Welcome back to Giant Monster Games. We are playing Dredge, the $250 version, not the $70 budget version, which you also saw today if you were watching this video. We won the die roll, we are playing first, and I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this opening hand, which I think the answer is going to be yes. I think the answer is definitely... I say definitely yes, but it's not like a definitive yes. It is a yes, but not a amazing super town yes. Because we're waiting to turn 2 before we actually start dredging. So we play the Bloodstained Mire, and then we ship it to our opponent's turn. We're going to crack it on his end step, and we're actually going to fetch up a Stomping Grounds, so we have access to all of the mana we need on turn 2. Even though we don't have much green in our hand right now, we will have green down the road, specifically once we get into a Leyline of Sanctity, or not Leyline of Sanctity, into a Life from the Loam. So yes, City of Brass. What are we playing against? What is this? Faithless Looting is... What are we playing against? Are we playing against the same thing we played against last time? I wonder. I'm assuming no, because City of Brass seems like if you're playing... what is this? Abundant Growth. Interesting. Very interesting. And I'm assuming we're going to his end step. We are. Let's crack this guy. Crack it. Cracking this guy, and we're going to go fetch up a Stomping of Grounds. So... let's just open this up so you guys can see what's going on in here. Stomping Ground is what we want. And we are not paying life for it. We'll have it come in play untapped, please. And then we are going to go to our turn and... Ooh, Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting is also fun. Not half as fun as Cathartic Reunion. We are going to pay 2 life for this guy. And it's now going to be Cathartic Reunion time. So red, and might as well go black for fun. Discard 2 cards. It's going to be Stinkweed Imp and Prized Amalgam. And we... draw what? We're going to Stinkweed Imp to start out with. Stinkweed Imp is second Dredge, and Life from the Loam as our third Dredge. Double marked Narcomoeba, which is fantastic. This is what you want. This is the Dredge you dream of. Double Dredge, all of the Narcomoebas coming back. Yes, everything. And then triple Prized Amalgam as well. The other one's in our hand, so we'll have to get rid of that at some point. Mind you, we can always Life of the Loam, get a bunch of lands, do stuff. Things seems pretty good. Life looks pretty darn good to me from where I currently sit. And yes. So what else do we throw in here? We threw Prized Amalgams, which they're going to come back. These are going to be always yes. Always yield, I mean. We also have a Hellspark Elemental, which we could have used also to get back the Prized Amalgams. We don't really need to at this time. So, yes, go to our opponent's turn. We are done for now. I'm probably going to, next turn, so these guys are all going to come back. I think next turn I'm probably going to Life of the Loam, just to grab, I guess, a couple of our lands back. Keep our land package up, and then we can actually start playing more stuff out of our graveyard. A little bit more life, a little bit faster. We could also actually play, theoretically, Faithless Looting. Actually, we can do Life of the Loam and then Faithless Looting. That's actually the way we're going to go. Because then we put a Dredge card into our graveyard, which we currently do have more Dredge cards. But this will put another Dredge card into the graveyard. Faithless Looting, once we get lands back, we can then put one into play, yada yada yada. You get the way it's going to play out. And our opponent's Serum Visions? That's the thing, I guess. And another City of Brass. Huh. Seems like a lot of damage. He must be playing like a 3 or 4 color deck, or even a 4 or 5 color deck. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll see what our opponent's doing. At this point, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. This is pretty funny, though. Like, turn 2, this is my board state. So, going into turn 3, we're going to Dredge again. Putting a bunch of stuff. Hold on, can we swing for lethal? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can't swing for lethal yet. So, what we'll do is we are going to go Rootbound Crag, Forest, and Bloodstained Mire, I guess. And we'll go green and black for fun. Anyways, Life of the Loam goes to the graveyard. We get to draw a bunch of stuff. I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw down the Bloodstained Mire. Yeah. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go Bloodstained Mire, cracking Bloodstained Mire, paying a life, going and getting just a regular old vanilla mountain. Because we can use this to get non-fancy lands. So we'll get a mountain. We have other stuff in our hand. And then we are going to use this to play Faithless Looting right now. So we do have a single Dredge card, which is fun. So we'll Dredge once. I guess we'll Dredge Thug as well. And then I think we're going to throw away Scourge Devil and probably... I guess Prized Amalgam goes? Yeah, I think that feels about right. And then shipping it to combat, we're going to attack with everything. Everything goes attacking. And then we can Cathartic Reunion, assuming it's working now. We will attack with all. Oh, opponent scoops it up. they know what's about to happen here. So we'll swing with everything, and then next turn we Cathartic Reunion. So turn 4, easy win. I don't really know what we're playing against yet. So I don't really want to make any changes. To be quite honest, I don't actually know. Our opponent's doing some weird kind of stuff. So let's find out. Let's find out. We're not making any changes. Again, we don't know what our opponent's deck is doing. It has City of Brass, which means it's probably a 4-color deck. But other than that, it was kind of generic stuff. I mean, we could have put in things to destroy enchantments. Because, we should have done the next level of... sideboarding is what I should have done. Basically, you're putting in stuff that you know your opponent's going to put in. So our opponent's obviously going to put in Graveyard Hate, so we should have put in stuff that gets rid of Graveyard Hate. In this case, Naturalize. Naturalize? No. What is it called? Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim is what I should have put in. As far as this opening hand, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. Mostly because we have Cathartic Reunion. Oh, we don't have a Dredger. We don't have a Dredger. That's rough. I should not have kept this. Cathartic Reunion was going to allow us to draw into a bunch of stuff, but it's not going to be fast enough. Mana Confluence. Okay, so again, I'm assuming a 5-color land, or a 4 or 5-color deck. Just because, I mean, why are you playing these things that are going to do damage to you to gain you any color mana? I mean, obviously, if you're throwing Abundant Growth on it, then sure, but... Must be some kind of combo. Must be a combo deck of some sort, I would guess. But at this point, I have no proof on that. Life of Loam. Sweet. That's always fun. And what... I guess I don't need to play anything at this point. Anything specific, I should say. We'll play the Stomping Ground. And we're not going to pay life for it. And then ship it to our opponent. The reason why we played this guy, by the way, is because we need green mana. And next turn we can play Dragon Skull Summit without paying any life, because it's going to come to play untapped. So no point in paying life unless we have to. But if we needed to, we could have paid life. So opponent, again, putting Abundant Growth on his Windswept Heath. If that's what you feel like you need to do, you do that. Don't let me stop you, that's for sure. So there goes Opt. He's scrying 1, draw a card. Opt, I'm glad you see Opt a lot. Opt was like a really good reprint that they, or like new old card reprint. I'm glad to see that they do that every so often. I don't have a ton of high hope that those are the kind of things that happen on a regular basis. So here we go, Dragon Skull Summit. Cancel, not Life of Loam. Cathartic Reunion. So, I'm gonna play Cathartic Reunion. So, red and green. And we pitch away, what, Life of Loam. And might as well pitch away the Narcomoeba, I guess, at this point. Yeah, I guess. And it's not the most exciting things to throw away, but they are going to be the way we're gonna go. I guess it's gonna be Stinkweed Imp, and Golgari Thug technically is a better card for us to dredge, so let's dredge that. And, ooh, look at that, Confligate. Confligate's exciting. Ship it to our opponent's turn. We are probably 2 turns away from actually going off at this point because we don't actually have anything. Oh, I should have thrown away the Hellspark Elemental. Why didn't I do that? If I'd have thrown away this Hellspark Elemental, then we could have got back the Prized Amalgams next turn, technically. Mind you, we might dredge into more stuff. We have a couple dredge cards in hand in the graveyard, specifically Life of the Loam and Dakmor Salvage. City of Brass, again, more colors. Opponent has all the colors. What do you have? All of the colors. And Intruder Alarm. Creatures don't untap during their control's end phase. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, untap all creatures. Huh. That seems like it is a combo deck waiting to happen. He's probably going to make an infinite number of creatures because he has probably a creature that taps to create something and then creates a creature, untap it, so on and so forth. Seems like, we'll see what it is. I'm positive that's what it's going to be, though. Making infinite number of creatures or doing infinite amount of damage. The next question is, this is doing 3, this is dredging 2, so I guess Life of the Loam comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haunted Dead also seems pretty fun. How do we play this? What's the line of play? Life of the Loam is fun. Confligate is also fun. Haunted Dead is fun as well. The big thing is we need to get back... We need to get back these Prized Amalgams to actually swing in next turn. So, I think what we're going to do, throw it on the Bloodstained Mire, crack it, grabbing ourselves a mountain. I think it's just going to be a mountain. There's the mountain. We then need to play Hellspark Elemental. Is it going to be Hellspark Elemental? No, it's going to be Cathartic Reunion again. Gonna be Cathartic Reunion. So red, and I think we're gonna go like this, red, and discarding Stinkweed Imp and I guess Thug because they dredge for the most, and then we're gonna grab a Stinkweed Imp, and then Thug, and then I think we're also gonna grab Dark Blast because depending on what his creature that he plays is, we might be able to Dark Blast it to death. And Narcomoeba comes back, which also triggers the 2 Prized Amalgams in the graveyard, which is always fun. So we have a small army next turn. So, oh yeah, this is going to trigger all the time. I need to yield to that. Otherwise, it's going to get really annoying. So yield. And I think we color finished there. Next turn, we might be able to go swing for lethal next turn. Might be able to. But find out. Maybe not. We're gonna see. Is at 18. The thing is, we swing for 6, 7 next turn. Always yield to this. 7 plus I can discard what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can discard an additional 7. Actually, I'll discard 6 probably cards. So what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not at lethal yet. If he takes 2 damage from something, then we can probably swing for lethal. If he does this. Actually, no, we're at 17. Sorry, 17, because we're going to draw a card as well. This is assuming we don't. This is assuming we don't play Dark Blast. So the other option is also we can Life of the Loam to get back a bunch of lands. Oh, he takes damage from that. Okay, we're at lethal technically. If he doesn't go infinite. Or he has blockers. That I guess is the other option. So he has no mana in his mana pool. And Dark Blast doesn't do anything for us in this situation. So here we go. Here we go indeed. It's gonna be Stinkweed Imp. Yep. Okay. So what are the real options here? We don't have Scrounging Devil in the graveyard. That would have been awesome. We don't have him. We can play Hellspark Elemental out of the graveyard. And then we can also play yeah. Okay, so Blood Crypt goes down. Yes, we're going to pay 2 life. And now we play Hellspark Elemental. So red and whatever. We go to attack. We attack with everything. Go to combat. So here we go. Going to combat, swinging with everything. Attack with all creatures. He has to block, for the record. If he doesn't, we confligate, discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and kill him. So this is the game plan. This is the line of play we're going for here. I may have there may have been a better line of play, but I think this is probably the best one at this point. Does he block? He has to block. Either that or he hasn't seen confligate. Confligate. Okay. And it looks like we confligate our opponent's face. Okay, so we're about to find out here. So last time I played Confligate, it did not work. So first thing is, playing Confligate, choose any number of target creatures or players, divide X damage amongst other target creatures. So, okay, so there we go. And then next is pay red, and then discard X cards. So, see, it's not allowing me to select more than one card. Discard a card. Okay. but it's only letting me discard 1 card. So Confligate is actually broken. Officially, Confligate is broken. So that's super annoying. I need to actually send a ticket in for that, because if we read this card, the flashback of this card is pay 2 red mana, discard X cards. So we can discard as many cards as we want, discard X cards. You may cast this from your graveyard. Well, that's what flashback does. And then Confligate deals X damage divided as you choose amongst any number of creatures and players. So in this case, I should be able to discard my entire hand. That's why you play Confligate. I'm gonna let my opponent know. Confligate is broken. Because it's only letting me to discard 1 card. Cancel. Well, that's a load of crap. Well, if that's the case, then we're going to go a different route, I guess. I think we're just going to go Haunted Dead. Yeah. Our opponent scoops it up. He knows the Confligate is broken. But he says GG anyways. Anyways, well, thanks for watching. This has been Dredge. Again, turn 4. 2 turn 4 kills. So this deck is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Thanks for watching. My name is Adrian. This is GiantMonsterGames. And this was Dredge, $250. Till next time, don't forget to game like a giant monster.
Thanks for watching the videos here on Giant Monster Games. If you want to support the channel directly, we now have a Patreon page which you can go and become part of the broader Giant Monster Games community. Additionally, if you want to see some other awesome videos, you can click right here or right here.